Hey everybody, thank you for joining us tonight. I am very excited to tell you that I'm going to be going live with Alison Beiler. She is a 50K affiliate with Hempworx, and she has a unique perspective. She's a herbalist, and hopefully she'll share with us some of. Hey Chelsea, I see you there. um, she has a unique perspective, and I'm looking forward to hearing that, and also letting her tell us some about the business, how she's done so well, and just get into that as well. So I'm really looking forward to it, and we will get her started here shortly. So thank you for joining. Hi Paul. Hi Brahim. Hi Elizabeth. How are you? Got to get with you soon too to give us an update. All right, I'm adding Allison now, so hang tight. Hey Mindy, if you guys could like, comment, and share. I'd like as many people to see this as
Hear
possible.
me
So,
okay?
hey Allison, how are you? Can you hear
Hear
me?
me okay?
Okay, apparently my headphones aren't working. Hang on one second.
Okay.
Okay, let me see if I can hear you
All
now.
right. Is that better? Can you hear me okay?
There goes the headphones. As long as we don't have an echo,
Can you
I'm
hear me
good.
okay?
So I can. Well,
I
let
don't
me
hear an
turn it
echo.
up a
That's good.
little bit. Oh yeah, the volume was all the way down. No wonder. Okay, great. Can you hear me? Okay.
I think as long as I can hear you just fine. I think as long as your
Awesome.
guest has earphones, you don't get that echo.
Right. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Great. So hopefully I can get a few more people on here, and then we'll go ahead and get started. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. If I was any better, I
Well,
couldn't stand it.
that's the way to be.
Awesome. A friend of mine down in Tennessee always says that to us. So ever since he said it, it's kind of
I
stuck
like
in
it.
my
I
head.
like it. All right.
Awesome. I see a couple of my teammates are hopping on here. Hey, Paula, great to see you.
Good. Good. All right. Well,
All right. So I heard your great introduction. So thank you for bringing me on. I'm very humbled and grateful for anybody wanting to hear from me because I don't look at myself as anything more special than you or the next person down the line. So yeah, go ahead,
all
go
right.
for it. What do you want me to talk about
So
today?
why don't you just kind of tell us a little bit about yourself, and what you're doing, what kind of drew you to Hempworks, and we'll start there and just kind of go on.
Okay, no problem. So, for those of you who don't know who I am, thanks, Paula, for the love. My name is Alison Beiler, and I live out in a small farm out in Mount Joy, Pennsylvania. So, actually, not far from you,
Right.
Rob. I see you're in
Yep.
Virginia. And we don't know each other. We basically are in this industry, in this business. And he just decided to reach out to me and ask me to hop on here and just share a little wisdom. So, a little bit about me. I've been an herbalist for a little over 10 years, and I got into that because I had my own health issues. I wanted to dive into the natural healing so that I could help not only myself, but a lot of family members as well. And because of that, we get bombarded all the time with people with their products. Hey, you got to try this, you got to try that, and I am not somebody. Hey, Nancy, great to see you. That has really enjoyed or looked to network marketing to build a business. I operate my own horse online business. I sell horses for people on consignment. I also homeschool my three children. I help my husband with his business. I have horses here. I raise dogs. I show dogs. So I was a very busy lady. And when I was introduced to Hempworx last year, I was already starting to research hemp. I was already looking into it because I knew that hemp was something that was stripped from us back from the 1930s. Prior to that, it was a product that was around for thousands of years and everything ate it. Your cows, your pigs, your chickens, they all ate it. And if you were somebody who ate meat or ate eggs or drank the milk, you were getting it. And so I was already looking into it. And so for me, when I took a look at this company, I dove right in with the ownership. And I heard the story of Josh and Jenna. Jenna's story, particularly, she suffered from her own health issues. She had a digestive disease that ended up putting her in the hospital. She tried other CBD products, she tried medical marijuana. They weren't giving her the results. She ended up having cysts all over her face, total discomfort throughout her body, couldn't sleep. And so then Josh went and tried this oil from Kentucky, brought it back. And within a couple days, she was able to sleep through the night. And I'm like, well, I'm sold, because she would not have launched this company or these products if she didn't get results. So for me, that was huge. That was huge because you don't get an owner that launches a business opportunity because they got results from the product. So for me, that was a no-brainer. So we got the products, we tried them out, and I was blown away. I tried them on myself, I tried them on my dogs, I tried them on my horses. Because see, every living creature already makes CBD. It's already
Yeah.
in your body. It's something your body craves. Yes, like love Jenna's story. Yes, exactly, Paula. And so because your body craves it, it needs the purest form of it. You don't want it altered in any way. You don't want somebody to come up with a new scientific way of taking CBD, because basically the best way to take it is under the tongue with the oil that is directly taken from the plant. There's no altercations. They don't heat it up. They don't strip it from anything. We're not putting it in a scientific formula so that your body can absorb it better. The best way to absorb it is through your bloodstream. And the only way you can do that is through your underneath your tongue. So some other people try to, rub it on their skin, or they take it in pill form. That has to go through your digestive tract. Breaks down, doesn't become as beneficial. So for me, I haven't gotten this type of healing from any other product out there. And I can tell you, I've tried lots of stuff. And I suffer from a disease in my back that basically, if it flares up, it keeps me debilitated. I get hunched over, locked in a position. I can't do anything. So for me to continue to ride horses, which I do, I had to take over the counter, like Advil, Tylenol, and things like that. So for me, this is life changing. I don't have those issues anymore. I don't have digestive issues anymore. So that is what drove us to this company. I wasn't looking to do a business. I didn't have time. When you do all the things that I do, I really didn't have time. So that's basically what started me.
Okay. Well, very good. And another thing, you mentioned, Jenna's story and how that really is a game changer, and how obviously if she believes in it and she's going to launch it herself because she believes in it so much, it's got to be a great product. Another thing that really sold me is there's a 60-day money back guarantee, and this company
Mm-hmm.
would be hemorrhaging money if the product didn't work. So that's real. That's
Oh
something
yeah.
that really kind of put me over the top, when I decided to try it, and I've been I've it's been wonderful. I've had the same results. 17 family members on it now, and they're all benefiting. Yeah,
Wow.
it's really amazing stuff. So I am blown away that you do all of that on top of Hempworx. And not only on top of
Oh
Hempworx,
yeah.
but you're as successful as you are. How in the world do you squeeze all of that in?
Well, as some people might say, my sponsor is Aaron Parker, and he says it's always the busy people are the ones that have success because they allocate time to do it. So for me, when I got the kind of results that I had, I don't have a social network. In fact, I didn't even have a following on Facebook. I don't have social networks outside of the home. I don't have time. We go to church
Mhm.
on Sundays, but other than that, I didn't do anything.
Okay.
So, hey, Jana, great to see you. 10K affiliate on the power team. Awesome. And so for me, I just shared. And so I reached into my husband's community. He is a comes from the Amish community up here in Lancaster County. So we kind of started that way. And then it just exploded through there. And then all of a sudden I started learning how to do social media on Facebook. And so I've built my entire business online. I don't have any other way to do it. So for me, I shared, and it was literally a godsend for us. We've prayed for change. My husband's business, he hauls livestock, and a lot of the dairy farmers are selling out because the dairy industry is really not doing well. And I'm not somebody who can drink milk, so I'm probably part of the reason. So anyway, so when this came about last year, we were like, this is an answer to prayer. And we jumped on board. We got the healing we wanted, but it was also starting to give us an income that we weren't really looking for, because I didn't know it could come in that form. And then in September, Labor Day of September last year, my son got injured, and we ended up in the hospital in the ER. After the CAT scan, they came out. He ended up hitting his head, and then it cracked his skull, and then a piece of his skull went a half an inch into his brain. And the doctor said, "You are lucky he's alive. He really shouldn't be alive." So I'm like, "What?
Wow.
What did you say?" So we were rushed to another hospital. Spent 3.5 hours in surgery to repair what was done, but complete brain hemorrhaging. On the way, my husband was the only one that could ride with him. So on the way, I stopped at my house and grabbed my CBD oil. And I'm like, I have to use it. So we went there, and I gave it to him 3 times a day. We were told we would have 3 to 4 weeks of healing. We were out of the hospital in 4 days.
Wow.
4 days. And fast forward to today, he has 0 issues, 0 complications. Hey, Christopher! Woo! Christopher is a 25K affiliate on the Power Team. Awesome. Thank you guys for the support. We love you. So for us, this has been a huge, huge game changer. Going forward, the outpouring from our company, the outpouring from our team, the community that we created, and I got paychecks while my husband wasn't working. See, when you're self-employed, if he doesn't go to work, we don't get paid. I got the biggest paycheck I had gotten so far while we were in the hospital. Great. I mean, like every day I was bawling, just blown away what was going on. So fast forward, I made $10,000 in 3 months. Income disclosure, this opportunity does pay you for the effort you do put in. And I'm not claiming that anyone's going to do what I did. I really hustled. I reached out. I followed up. But it can be done. I just had somebody on my team do the exact same thing. In 3 months, she made the exact same much, 10 grand. So, I was grateful for these products to be available when my son got injured. It was like that morning before it happened. I put a post on Facebook and I said, there can't be a rainbow without a little rain. And literally an hour later, I get that phone call.
Wow.
Like God already knew that this was going to happen. So we just fast forwarded all the way through. We ranked up, and I built this team, and it's really, our team consists of product users. Every single person on my team has never done network marketing. They've gotten the results. They plugged in. We're a huge, beautiful family. And all we do is just share our experience and our story with everybody. And it's put me to the 50K affiliate. And I could not have done it without this team of beautiful people, which there's a lot of you on here. I see you all. Awesome. And so going forward, I've never had this before. I've never had a family like this. I had a rough upbringing, very rough upbringing, a rough marriage that I came from. So my self-doubt, my self-belief was in shambles. I didn't really think or look at myself as a leader. So as you can tell now, I don't mind getting out here and sharing my story. So yes, we are a big family. Chris, you're awesome. I can't have to get really close because I can't see.
I have the same problem.
So yeah. So now, I mean, in a year's time, I've made quite a bit. And last month, I broke my first 5-figure month.
That's great.
I made 5 figures in 1 month. So I never thought that this would be possible, doing something like this, but it is. And really, it's because of Jenna, Josh's products. Our company pays out 85% of its profit, comes back to us in volume for commissions. We're a debt-free company. It's just amazing. It really, really is.
Just won the in 2018. We won the Bravo Award for the fastest growing network marketing company out there.
Absolutely.
So it's really on fire, and it'd be one thing if it was a network marketing company, but like you said, it's the people that are in this company are so amazing. I've been in since January, and there are people literally that are some of my best friends that I've never met face to face because I talk to them daily. And it's not because I have to, it's
Wow.
because I want to. You know what I mean? I mean,
Right.
they're good-hearted people. They really want to help people, and they are helping people. It's not want, they are helping people, because these products are
Hmm.
so fantastic, and not only that, but financially. So I can't love this company and the people in it more.
Yes, absolutely. I totally agree. Created such amazing relationships with so many people that like this one here just said something, Colleen. She is amazing. We've connected so very well. And I don't know her. She was brought on by
Right,
somebody else. I mean, so at this point going forward, I've personally signed up almost 300 customers and affiliates. Most of my building has come from customers. Like you said, 60-day money back guarantee. The majority of them are reordering every month. So people are like, oh, you must have a bunch of affiliates.
yeah,
I'm like, no, I don't. Most of my affiliates are coming from
yep,
other people. And that's exciting for me because if I can do this, you can do
absolutely,
this. And it's right now is the timing is huge. Hempworx was launched in 2017. We did about $9 million in sales. Last year, 2018, we did $100 million in sales. And why is that significant? Well, last year, the CBD cannabis industry did only 600 million, not
right,
only, but they did $600 million in sales. We did one sixth
right,
of that. We did $100 million of that 600 million. That is huge when it comes to business. So, you know, Rob asked me to come on here and just share my story with you. And I know you have a beautiful audience here. And if you have questions or if you're curious and if you want to get started, our company offers hey, Lida. Lida's out doing a dog show today. Great to see you. She's setting up vendor. We do stuff all over the place. We set up vendor shows, just a lot of different exposure. But anyway, so if you're interested or if you just want to take a look, we offer a free
yep,
tour. Just reach out to Rob. He'd gladly plug you in, show you the steps. You get to work with everybody in Hempworx, everybody on this team. He's under another leader on our power team, but you get to learn from me and everybody else. Again, same family, just a matter of who you know that you
right,
connect with. So I encourage you to reach out to him because he had the courage to reach out to me. I don't know him.
yeah,
And we're here as a
yep.
family,
Well,
right?
technically, I met you at the road show last week, but that doesn't count, right?
I
I know
met a
you
lot
did.
of people at the roadshow last week.
Yeah. Well, that was a great time as well.
Yeah,
I'd go this weekend if I could make it work schedule wise. But what a great time that was, and all the
yeah,
testimonials that you hear of people like yourself, as well as the folks that have benefited from the profits, can't talk products, um,
yeah.
are just amazing.
Yes, absolutely. Our next roadshow is in Philadelphia. That's August the 3rd. After that, we'll be in Indianapolis, Indiana, and then we'll be in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which that's where I'm from. I'm from Wisconsin. Um, and I think one other state, and then convention.
Michigan.
So if you're in any of those places, Michigan, yes, you're right, Michigan. So if you're near any of those and you want to reach out to Rob, let him know, and then he'll connect you with people that are
Yep.
there that'll show you the way. Absolutely.
So
So is there anything else you wanted me to touch
so
on here, Rob?
I had a question in my head, and of course I don't have it now. um, so let me ask you this: with the crazy success that you've had, how much time do you think you spend a week with the business?
I was just reading Colleen's. You're a rock star too, Colleen. Thank you. They all know my story because I get very intimate
Yeah.
with them. But how am I able to do it? So you have to make a decision. It's really all about mindset. I'm a true advocate that you have to train your mind daily. If you don't take time to train your mind daily, meaning that you put in forward or in front of you your focus. So first thing in the morning, what I do is I wake up. I write down 3 things that I'm grateful for, because it puts your mind in a mindset or on a frequency that you're grateful, and then you're going to start to attract those things. I truly, totally, without a shadow of a doubt, believe that the success that I'm having is because I believe I can. And then when you get to that point, you attract it. It really just comes out of nowhere. I remember at the beginning of this, I signed up the first month, August, 38 people. And every month after that, I signed up 20 some people every single month last year. This year, I'm not as much because now I have a team, so I don't build as quickly. But so for me, I made that decision, and literally people would just reach out to me, sign up, and I'd be like, I call Aaron up and I'd be like, hey, I just got 2 people signed up. Are you putting people under me? Like, what's going on? He goes, I would never do that. That wouldn't be fair. And I said, well, where are they coming from? He's like, it's all you. It's all you. And I'm like, okay. So that kind of stuff, and I know you're gonna be like, I don't want to hear that. I get that, because I've heard that from people when they say, oh, I can go play a game and I'm always the winner. And that drove me crazy. But this is what happens when you are on the right path of what you want to do. But you have to decide. You can't doubt it. You can't second guess it. So to answer your question completely, it's the belief. And so I just make time. I carry my phone around with me. I don't find it to be a burden. If somebody messages me, I message them back. I allocate time every morning that I spend building social media, because that's where I built my business. So about an hour every morning I do this. About a half an hour I do this. And then I quit. I go read. Then I have my kids, then I have my horses, then I have my dogs to take care of, and then soon school's going to pick up. So you have to allocate time. Do I do it by the hour? No, I am the most unorganized person you will probably ever meet.
Because you don't have anything.
If it wasn't for my husband, I don't even know. No, nope. So, but yeah.
If I had $1 for every time I heard, well, I just made the decision that I'm going to do well at this business, and those people are killing it. It's amazing. So
yeah, you can't have self-doubt. I see Paula, she just hit 5K affiliate for the first time ever. Congratulations.
Awesome.
She just hit that and was this week or last week? Boy, my brain is shot. She just hit it on Monday. Yes, on Monday she hit it, and I was super duper excited. And she's somebody who's decided, like, she could, if you would ask her how many people she reaches out to in a day's time, she would not be able to tell you. She is just as, if not more busy than I am, running the different things that she has going on in her life. So she came on board here. We just don't attach ourselves to the no. It's the whole saying, being married to the process and divorced from the outcome. Because when you get that mindset, you will succeed at whatever it is that you're putting yourself forward. So for like me, I ride horses. So if I was, preparing myself for competition, what does that look like? Okay, that looks like, okay, I'm going to compete in 2 months and I'm going to do XYZ maneuver. So that means that I got to practice this on this day, this on this day, this on that day, and then, just go with it. Do I care if that day, we slipped and fell, or this day it rained, or this day I didn't feel good? No, I got up and did it because I had to, because in 3 months I'm going to compete. So that's part of the process that so many people get themselves attached to the outcome. They attach themselves, okay, I called 5 people today and not one person answered, or I reached out to 10 people and nobody signed up. This is a scam, blah, blah, blah. We are living in a society that is so quick for self-gratification. Like, we pop an Advil or a Tylenol because we want to fix now. I shared a story this morning with my team about a flower. Basically, I can't even think of it. Can't even think of the name. It starts with a C. But basically, you plant it and it won't bloom until 3 years. 3 years it takes that flower to bloom. Most people would give up on it and get rid of it and not even wait that long. But 3 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah. What are you going to be doing in 3 years? If you'd have told me a year ago when I joined this that I'd be making 5 figures in a month, I would have been like, you're crazy. That ain't happening to me. So I didn't care. I'm like, it'll just happen. And I'm thinking, what's going to happen in a year from now?
Yeah.
No, I just gave myself another raise. Can you who are watching, are you working in a 9 to 5, 8 to 4, 8 to 5 job, or maybe you work 12-hour shifts? Can you walk to your boss in a year from now and say, I think I worked pretty good last year, so I'm going to cut my hours back 10 hours less a week. And I want you to pay me $50,000 more a year. You think you can do that? They're going to laugh in
Yes.
your face. So many people think that this is a scam because they're not willing to put the work or the effort in. Again, I did not get involved in this to build a business. It happened and it got me excited, and now, like, you know, that's
Yeah.
what I did.
But I think that's something that is really undersold with this business is the flexibility. I mean, I am sitting at home in my recliner watching the game on TV and messaging people back and forth. What could be easier than that? Or simpler, I should say.
It's
Yeah.
too easy. It's too easy.
I mean,
Absolutely.
it's amazing. I can't get over just everything that this company offers, between the products and the opportunity. Um, so is there anything you would like to share that we haven't brought up yet? I'll put you on the spot.
So, sure. So what really just came to my mind was a story that was shared on my team. Somebody just messaged me. So a story I shared on my team a week ago about a young lady who joined with me, if I can remember correctly, I believe October, if not November of last year. She was overweight. She had injured her knee, had several surgeries to it, couldn't move very well. She's young. She's in her early 30s, maybe still 20s. And I reached out to her. She didn't want, you know, somebody who has gone as many months as she did without being able to move. You get pretty grouchy.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty grouchy. She started using these products. To this day, she's lost 40 pounds.
Wow.
Because not only did she get over the issue, now to hear her story, she's got, I don't know how many plates and screws, and I mean, to hear her tell the story is just heartbreaking. And all she did was jump off the back of her pickup truck, and then from the bed to the ground, that was it. A straight, perfect jump, nothing abnormal. But when she hit the ground, she heard a thunder crack, and her knee was going the other way. So something that crazy simple caused her months, I think over a year worth of issues, surgery after surgery, then not being able to do anything. Not only that, she has other health concerns that she deals with. Ended up having surgery, total hysterectomy because of a disease, never able to have children. So for her and her husband, she got married, they live paycheck to paycheck. So not only hearing her product story, but when you get on the phone with somebody, they tell you they were allowed to go to the grocery store and put whatever product they want into that basket because it didn't matter what it cost because of the money that's coming in from this opportunity. Yeah. That for me has changed my life, and I'm getting goosebumps. I'm really trying not to get super emotional right now, but that broke my heart to the point that how can you not be excited for somebody? She took another girlfriend out for lunch and she didn't even care what it cost her. It cost her $50. You and I might take that for granted, but somebody like her to be able to share publicly in front of people that she was able to go to the grocery store and buy name brand stuff without calculating it and making sure she has enough money to come home with that food.
That's wow.
So when people talk about this industry being a scam, being, you know, we're just manipulating, we're just pushing products, I'm sorry, but if this person can get up and go run, lose 40 pounds because she's able to move, not because she has some crazy phenomenal weight loss product because there's so many out there. No, she was actually able to move. And now she put food in her cart that she couldn't before. I'm sorry, but to me, that's life-changing all around. And that is what gets me excited every day to continue to reach out to people, because there's so many people like myself that are stay-at-home mamas. I know there's somebody here who she said she never felt the self-worth that she felt now because all she felt that she was good enough for was to be a stay-at-home mom. Yeah, her husband has a good job. But think about that. She's not providing financially, and she's thinking, you know, now I have a purpose. People are reaching out to me with their testimonies because these products are changing their lives, and I feel like I'm needed. Yeah. That in itself is life-changing.
Absolutely.
So how can you not be excited about this? How could you not be excited about an opportunity that Josh and Jenna said they will never change the comp plan? I know they won't, because if Jenna says something, it's
Yep,
going to stay thick.
that's very true.
So yes, absolutely. So for me, that's what I want to leave you with. These stories, we're not here to hype this stuff up. Yes, I'm excited, but why wouldn't I be? I get testimonies every day. I just heard one this morning about a little baby girl who lived her entire life, I think she's 2 years old, with seizures. And now she's been seizure free for a month because she tried our oil. Tried other ones, got no results. You want to talk about heartbreaking, wrenching, oh my goodness, I got to tell more people, I can't be selfish. So if we're speaking to you, if you're listening to Rob today, and if you've been watching him on the sidelines, I encourage you to reach out to him, because he has something that will literally change your life, whether you're looking for your health or you're looking for your wealth, or if you're looking for both, he's here to help you. So that's what I can end you with here.
Wow. What a way to end it. I have goosebumps. That's really it's amazing. And those are just two of hundreds of thousands of stories that are just like that. I mean, you can literally, people don't realize the what's the word I'm looking for? They don't realize the amount of things that the oil can help with. Oh my gosh, so many stories. I mean, just nonstop. Hear them over and over and over again. And you're right. If we don't come on here and tell this story, or reach out to our friends or our neighbors or whatever it may be, we're being selfish. The joy I get from helping people, and like I said, 17 family members of mine, all sorts of different.
You're pretty lucky, because not too many family members. I don't have any. I shouldn't say any. I have just like 2 or 3. But the realistic part is why this oil. We didn't touch on that, and I'll end with this so we don't take up too much time. Hempworx CBD oil has documentation to back up all of the stuff that we say. We are third-party tested in an FDA-approved facility. From the time that it's harvested to the time that it's bottled is only 4 hours. So we're free of any contaminants. There's no mold, pathogens. We are GMO-free, chemical-free, herbicide-free. It's nothing but the purest stuff. And when we're put into the bottle, we only have 3 ingredients. The majority of these CBD oils out there have NCT oil, they have grapeseed oil, they have sunflower seed oil, they have olive oil, they have strawberry extract. Oh my goodness, I've seen so much stuff. I mean, it's crazy. So you have to look what's in the product. You have to make sure it's third-party tested. You have to make sure they have a guarantee that if it's not doing what it says, that you have to make sure you're buying from somebody who's setting you up properly and telling you how to take the oil, because all that stuff matters. So that's why Hempworx, that's why I joined this opportunity, because these products stand the test of time and they'll always be around.
Yep.
All
right. Well.
So Rob, I thank you very much for bringing me on. For me, all it is about the message of helping everybody, no matter what. So I appreciate you. I'm humbled and grateful to have you a part of the entire organization of Hempworx, because it's such an amazing mission.
Well, I really appreciate you coming on and sharing your story. You do such an awesome job of just the stories that you tell, and the way you present them is just amazing. And I'm really grateful that you came on with me. And good luck to you in the future. Hopefully, I'll see you at the top soon. But
yes, absolutely. And if you're listening and you know somebody who could benefit from these stories, go ahead and put them in the comments below, or share it with them. You know the drill. Like, comment, share. That way everyone can get the same message.
I've done a few of those today.
That's my words up there.
So
I appreciate you very much, Rob. And if there's anything else I can do for you, reach out to me. I'm here for you.
Thank you so much. And I definitely appreciate you as well. So maybe we'll see each other at convention.
Awesome. Sure, absolutely.
All right.
Bye for now.
Bye.